Yes, yes, really, we have returned to Chaos Child for yet another lovely session. My name is Michael SK. I have no idea what happened in the last episode. All I know is that there was a bit of aggression, if you will, from Kunasato. She was pissed, and I can kind of understand it, but also at the same time, not so much. But let us continue on and see what happens now that we have rescued Uki and that she's just staying here. We're trying to figure out the mystery behind her, if you will.
Oh, 任せろや。
やったよ、ウキちゃん。今日から一緒に暮らせるって。
After we got back, Kirisu and I were met with some good news.
はい、よろしくお願いします。もう、だから敬語はいらないってば。
Shinjo had come here this afternoon, and that's what he'd worked out. There were several reasons. First, Frisia couldn't keep her anymore, but due to her power, it would be difficult to keep her or to give her to a normal orphanage. Second, Shinjo was taking a different route than the other officers of this case, or on this case, so he said he couldn't give her to a police facility. And the most important thing of all was that this was what Uki wanted. Having her old friend Yui here seemed to be helping her a lot.
よかったわね、ウキちゃん。はい。
She blushed a little and nodded.
父さんもありがとう。
なに、むしろこっちがありがたいってもんだ。誰かさんと違ってとっても気が利くし、家事の手際もいい。もう少し元気になったら委員の手伝いもしてくれるって言うし、大助かりだ。
父さん、それは私に対する当てつけと考えていいの？
Yui pouted, but Dad just laughed and ran his hands through her hair.
部屋はどこにしようかしら。今空いてるところってないわよね。私と一緒でいいでしょ？ね。そういうわけにはいかないわ。ユウとはどうするの？別にいいじゃない。平気よね、ユウ。
What the fuck? Don't speak for him.
ほら、ユウと困ってるでしょ。ダメよ。
だったら僕の部屋は？
嘘。タクルにってばやらしい。
いくらなんでもそりゃまずいだろう。
違うよ、そういう意味じゃなくて。
Once this case was settled, I intended to leave, so I could sleep in the dining room or something, and she could have my room. But Kirisu seemed to know exactly what I was thinking, and she poked me in the stomach.
なんだよ。
ダメですからね、また勝手に出て行ったら。
ここにいるのは事件が終わるまでって約束したろ。
Yeah, see, it was a temporary deal here. I don't know where they're getting this idea that this is going to be permanent.
そうだけど、あなたがだらしないからよ。一人暮らしなんて気が気じゃないって何度も言ってるでしょ。
Dad suddenly slapped his hands together.
ああ、そうだ。一つ部屋が空いてるじゃないか。
え？
ほら、今は使ってないが、以前ナースの宿直室だった。
あそこって物置じゃない、今。
でもな、日当たりもいいし、物置にしとくのはもったいないと思ってたんだ。
そう思ってたのなら、もっと早く片付けてほしかったわ。
Kirisu sighed and turned to me.
明日部屋の片付けをしましょう。手伝ってね。はーい。
Yuto answered cheerfully.
でも今夜はどうしようか。ユイとウキちゃんが一緒で、ユウとは父さんとでいい？うん。よし、決まり。布団用意しなきゃ。ユウ、手伝ってくれる？ 私自分でやりますから。
大丈夫。ウキちゃんは何がどこにあるのかまだ分かってないでしょ。あと敬語はいいってば。
はい。
だからそこははいじゃなくてうんうん。ね、言ってみて。
でも私も手伝うので。
そう？それじゃあ一緒に。
あ、ちょっと待ってくれ。
I stopped Uki before Yui could take her out of the room.
どうしたのタクルに。
山添、新庄さんから話は聞いたけど、もう一回だけ確認させてくれないかな。
はい。
僕のスマホ、今どこにあるか本当に知らないんだよな。
スマホ？
ほら、こういうのだよ。
Yui took out her phone and showed it to Uki. When she saw it, she finally seemed to remember.
ああ、新庄さんが見せてくれた電話機のことですね。あれは、落ちていた場所に戻したんです。
その後、誰が拾ったのかわからないか。
はい、すみません。
そっか。
Could it have been somebody in the hospital? Somebody maybe just chilling there? I don't know if you can call it like, you know, being a part of those in the basement, pretending to be sick or something like that, and just keeping an eye on things, because obviously somebody was overlooking that. Obviously someone was ready to collect everything and get the fuck out once something like what recently happened. So it was just as Shinjo, had said after all. Then who had my phone and the picture inside it? And how had they been able to call Ito's phone? That's the real mystery.
タクルに、もういい？話は終わり？
ああ。
それじゃあ寝る準備しに行こう。父さん、とりあえず病院の使ってもいいよね。
おう、この前干してからまだ使ってないやつがあったろ。あれ使え。あとシーツも。
わかってるって。あ、そうだ。ねえウキちゃん、お風呂も一緒に入らない？
はい。
だからはいじゃないでしょ。言っとくけど、ユウは別だからね。
わかってるよ。
ユイのやつ、随分とはしゃいでるな。
そうね。でもわかるわ。やっぱりお友達っていいものよ。
Yui took Uki and Yuto out of the room.
クルスは大丈夫か？
どうして？
ほら、食費とかいろんな世話とか一人分増えるだろ。
世話は平気よ。ウキちゃんはいろいろ手伝ってくれるって言うし、むしろ楽になるくらい。食費とかはまあ父さんが頑張ってくれれば。
おお、任せとけ。ちょっとトイレに。
Poor guy. Dad quickly ran out of the room to escape Kirisu's gaze. My god, what a tough life.
まあ。
She chuckled, but there was a kindness in her laugh. Perhaps. Oh shit, here we go. Has Miyashiro completely awakened? Shall I do it? More. Yes, more suffering, more regrets. Okay, yep, I guess just a lot more. I didn't get to read all of that, but I think the idea is pretty clear cut there. Sunday what? Arimura, Uki, and I got a full medical check at a hospital run by a friend of my dad's, just like Shinjo had suggested. Ah, so Arimura actually participated. And now the numbers, brainwaves, electrocardiographs, MRIs, and other images were lined up on Dad's computer screen. Of course, as a complete amateur, I had no idea what any of it meant. Kunasato was talking to my dad as if she were a colleague, rather than addressing him as the much older man that he was.
おかしなものって何ですか？ただでさえこんな検査されてムカついてるのに。しかも今日って友達と約束あったんですよ。女子同士って一度断ると後々面倒なんですけど。
Animura put her hands on her hips and complained. Uki, for her part, looked scared. She was hiding behind me and trying to stay out of Kunasato's sight.
素人は黙ってろ。邪魔だ。
はあ？冗談じゃないですよ。ここでちゃんと言っとかないと、この先どんな実験をされるか分かったもんじゃありませんからね。
そういうことを言うど素人が一番腹が立つ。
なあ有村さん、久野里さん、そうやって一日中喧嘩してて疲れないか？
Shinjo sighed, like he always did. What a relatable person. Animura's eyes narrowed as she glared at Kunasato, who just laughed.
で、佐久間先生、結果はどうでした？
分かったことがあればなるべく早くお願いします。できればこの後買い物に行きたいんで。
ああ、そうするよ。まずウキちゃんの成長阻害因子に関してだが、これはすぐには分からん。染色体からホルモンの分泌異常まで詳しい結果が出るには時間がかかる。で、タクルと有村さんに関しては体はどこにも異常なし、どの臓器もすこぶる健康だ。ただしタクルは食事のバランスが明らかに悪い。特定の栄養素が欠乏してる。これはののによーく言っとくからな。
Oh, great. As if life wasn't already difficult.
有村さんは少し甘いものや油を控えた方がいい。ジャンクフードもやめること。このままだと確実にメタボへ一直線だ。
体のことは別にいい。脳はどうなんだ？
ああ、これが MRI だが。
Dad clicked on one of the images, which displayed images of a human brain. Animura must have found the side of her own brain creepy because she looked away. Uki didn't seem to know what it was and stared out from behind me, confused. Kunasato clicked through the images slowly, checking each little part in turn, but then finally tossed it away.
3人ともネガティブだな。
ああ、ネガティブだよ。
ネガティブ？嘘、頭悪いってことですか？
Animura staggered back as if she'd just been given some kind of shocking news.
確かに頭が悪いな。バカすぎる。
そんな。
いやいや、そういう意味じゃないから。
Dad chuckled a little.
久野里君、君は聞いていた以上に人が悪いね。
ネガティブの意味もわからないようなやつはバカと断じていいはずだが。
こいつは新庄君の気苦労もわかるね。
でしょ？
Shinjo gave Dad a tired smile.
安心していい、有村さん。医学の世界ではネガティブは陰性って意味だ。つまりおかしな症状は出ていないということだよ。
え？
君の脳は至って正常ってことさ。
なんだ、びっくりした。
Animura sighed with relief, for once acting like a girl her age. Lately, I'd finally understood that this was who she really was. She'd once told me before that she was always trying to be the person that the people around her wanted her to be.
ギガロマニアックスと脳の肥大化の間には結局因果関係はないのか？
少なくともタクルたちに異常は見られない。 君の言うそのギガロなんとかとの関連性は自分で判断してくれ。
Kunosato frowned and thought.
でも一連の殺人事件の犠牲者には特徴があった。被害者の脳に同一の症状が見受けられた。
Kunosato showed Dad her tablet computer. It had several brains on it that weren't ours. Arimura looked away again.
これを見ればわかるだろう。どれも大脳新皮質が肥大化している。
言われれば確かに。
Dad whispered as he looked at the tablet.
肥大化？大きくなってるってこと？
まあな。
およそ 1.2 倍といったところか。そこで今回お前たちの脳に同様の症状があるのか見せてもらったわけだが、結果はネガティブだった。お前たちの脳は通常の人間と変わらない。
つまり被害者にだけ脳を肥大化させる特別な何かが起こった。
さあそれはどうだろうな。この程度なら日常生活に支障のあるレベルじゃない。知性や知能にも影響はないだろう。本人も気づいてなかったんじゃないか。
つまりもともとそういう脳をしていたのか、死の間際に異常をきたしたのか、あるいは脳に異常をきたしたせいで死んだのか、断定はできないということですか。
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Really, just, one of two or three things. Something happened when they got... I'm going to call it hypnotism. I'm not exactly sure if that's really what happened. But like I said earlier, these people are not getting killed directly by somebody else. They're doing actions that eventually kill them. Like chopping your arm off and eating the fingers. Wasn't that what the first guy did? Or, stuffing something into your stomach, which, yes, will eventually kill you. Or stuffing a bunch of papers or stickers, down your throat, and in such a way that should not be humanly possible, but will eventually, obviously, choke you. Or hanging yourself in such a beautiful manner. The point is, these people are obviously doing this to themselves, but through some sort of influence. Can this influence be related to the brains? That portion being enlarged slightly. Dad looked at the tablet and nodded.
そういうことだね。
いずれにせよ考察のためのデータが乏しすぎる。せめてあと 2,3 人被害者が出てくれればいいんだが。
だからそういうことを口にするのはやめろ。
Well, I'm sure very soon we might get another one. Another one of those new generation madness days are approaching. Shinjo treated it like a joke, but her face was completely serious and terrifying.
っていうか、つまり今日の私たちの検査はあんまり意味がなかったってことですか？冗談じゃないんですけど。
いや、そんなことはないさ。有村さんがすこぶる健康で脳にも異常なしって分かっただけでも収穫じゃないか。
Shinjo tried his best to make her feel better, but
私に向かって心にもないこと言っても無駄ですよ。これだから有村は厄介だって思いましたね、今。
そんなことあるわけ。
Shinjo gave up and lowered his head.
すまん。
ああ、せっかくの休みが潰れちゃった。私そろそろ行きますね。
Arimura grabbed her bag and tried to leave.
ちょっと待て。
But she turned around at the door when Kunosato stopped her.
何ですか？
最後にもう一つ手伝え。お前の能力が必要だ。
嫌です。
だから久野里さん、物には頼み方というものが。
But Kunosato ignored him.
山添雨季の能力についてちゃんと聞いておきたい。
Uki, sorry, I keep on trying to say Yuki. She shivered and hid behind me. Dad saw her and frowned in a way that only I could notice. And then he said, I'm gonna hit the restroom. I walked past Arimura and out the door. On the way out, he whispered to me.
俺は向こうへ行ってるわ。超能力なんて話は医者の領分じゃねえ。聞いてるだけでこっちの頭が変になりそうだ。
Oh, that's totally understandable. After Dad left, Kunasato looked at the tiny little Uki with cold eyes.
山添、お前自身にもよく分かっていないようだが、とりあえず知っていることだけでいい。話してみろ。
Her harsh tone only scared Uki more, but I looked at her and nodded, and she tried her best to work up her courage.
私は誰かが心に描いたものを形にしてしまうみたいなんです。
誰かが心に描いたもの？
それは誰の思考でもか？
私の近くにいる人です。
形というのは、つまり実体化させるということだな。例えば、ここにあるコインを私が思い描いたら。
Kunasato took out a penny and showed it to Uki.
そういうものの場合もありますし、そうじゃないものもあります。
What do you mean by or not?
そうじゃないものっていうと？
Yeah.
何と言えばいいのかわからないですが、例えば状態を。
状態？
綺麗になりたいとか、こうなってほしいとか。
それが現実になるっていうのか？
現実なんでしょうか。私にもよくわかりません。
それは今やろうと思ってできるものなのか？
いえ、意識してできるわけではないです。
どうだ、有村。
Kunasato looked over, but Arimura just turned her head.
はいはい、その子嘘はついてませんよ。全部本当みたいです。
無意識のうちに他人の思考や願望をリアルブートしてしまうということだな。
なるほど。それならこの前フリージアから姿を消した方法も説明がつく。百瀬さんの思考がリアルブートされてしまったわけか。
So her power could only real boot other people's thoughts and wishes, not her own? It was like her own life. She had no hopes of her own, and only lived her life for the sake of others. In a way, it was a very sad power.
好むと好まざるとにかかわらず能力を発動してしまうという点では、そこにいる有村ひなえと同じ部類だ。能力自体は大したものだが、不便なものだ。
ふん、不便で悪かったですね。
で、それはいつからだ、山添。いつからそんな能力を身につけたのかと聞いている。地下施設での実験中にか？
いえ、私は劣等生でしたから。
ならいつだ？
多分渋谷の地震の後からだと。
やはりな。
やはりってのは？
こいつらの話と、あとあんたが調べた被害者たちの過去、それらを総合して考えると、能力に目覚めたと思われる時期がほぼ同じだ。
あの地震が原因だってのか？
まだ仮説だがな。
Kunasato started to type something into her tablet.
待ってくれ。地震なんてどこでも頻繁に起こってる。その度にギガロマニアックスが生まれてたらキリがないじゃないか。
Come on, guys, piece this shit together. That was not an ordinary earthquake.
いや、私が言っているのは 地震そのものじゃない。
あ
あの時不可思議な現象が渋谷で観測されたのを覚えているか？
Something strange. I did remember, actually.
もしかしてあの白い光ですか？
Kunasato nodded. That white light. The white light that had covered us right after the Shibuya earthquake. There were a lot of rumors about it, including one that said that it was plasma caused by the earthquake. But I'd heard they still didn't really know what it was.
驚いたな。久野里さんが陰謀論者だとは思わなかった。
I think with a case like this, you kinda have to be. Just saying.
陰謀論ってまさか一時期流行したあれですか？
I was talking about a certain rumor that had gone around right after the earthquake. The rumors said that the quake was caused by a secret tectonic weapon experiment, a joint project between the US and Japan that might have gone awry, and that the mysterious light was caused by its explosion, and that Chaos Child Syndrome, which was believed to be a form of PTSD, might actually be caused by the materials used in that weapon. The rumor was popular on that channel for a while, but people quickly got bored with it. By the time I'd woken up from my coma, no one was talking about it anymore. No, it would be more accurate to say that instead of people getting bored, someone had done their best to erase all traces of it. At the time, I'd found this strange, and started looking into it outside of the internet. Despite the large magnitude of the quake, there'd been no aftershocks afterward. All the damage had been concentrated in Shibuya, and the epicenter had been observed to be far too shallow. Despite all this, not a single scientist was speaking up. Whenever someone raised even the smallest doubt, they were quickly shouted down as an idiot conspiracy theorist. Of course they were.
ただの陰謀論だったらいいのだがな。
というと？
すべての元凶はあの光自体にあるのではないかと私は考えている。地震はその副次的なものに過ぎない。
本気で言ってるのか？じゃあ君は光の正体を何だと思ってるんだ？
それが分かれば苦労しない。ただ何者かの手によって引き起こされたものだと私は確信している。
すいません。そういうのは後でやってください。私は早く事件を解決してくれればそれでいいんで。
Anime saw that Shinjo and Kunasato were about to start arguing, and readjusted her tote bag on her shoulder.
私の仕事はもう終わりですよね。じゃあさようなら。宮代先輩たちもまた学校で。
ああ、それじゃあな。
ウキもまたね。てかもっと元気出せよ。
She patted Uki lightly on the head and left the examination room. Uki softly whispered yes ma'am as she watched her go. After that, Kunasato began to mumble to herself as she started to look at her data on Dad's PC. There was a different look in her eyes than any I'd seen before. To be honest, she looked a little crazy. It wasn't like a mad scientist. It was as if she was concealing some dark obsession. I'd seen these eyes somewhere before. Where was it? I remembered and shivered.
あのパイロキネシスト、南沢千里かもしれないあの女の目にそっくりだ。
They were the eyes of someone bent on revenge and consumed by hatred and rage. The Shibuya earthquake and the strange light, and the relationship they had with our powers. I rolled around in my bed thinking about everything that had happened. And then I thought back to the crazy look in Kunisato's eyes. She looked just like the pyrokinetic.
復讐か。
So, if Kunisato wants revenge, who won exactly? And if it's gigalomaniacs in general, why? Did Minamisawa Senri hate me for what I'd done that day? Did she still hate me even now?
そんなバカな。子供の頃の話だぞ。いくらなんでもそんな昔のことで。
I mean, yeah, but still, from her perspective, I tried to say it aloud to convince myself, but that pyrokinetic wasn't behaving like a normal person. It was hard to think she was sane. She was a beast, an animal without a conscience that was stalking the streets of Shibuya with bared fangs. At least, that's how she had seemed. And the terrifying words she'd said to me when she saw me. She'd said when she saw me. I really gotta work on reading. She looked at me and she said, I found you.
結局、僕は知らないうちに自分の命をわざわざ危険にさらすような事件に首を突っ込んでしまってたのか。
The more I thought about it, the more my blood began to run cold. If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have just listened to Kirisu to begin with.
って何を弱気になってんだ。
I sat up on the bed. That's right, I had my power. Even if that woman was Minamisawa Senri and she was trying to kill me out of revenge, I wouldn't just sit there and let her.
ただ、
What if she attacked me when I was with Kirisu? And what if things got so dangerous that I couldn't protect my own life? Or Kirisu's without killing her? Could I kill Minamisawa Senri right in front of Kirisu? I almost leapt up at the sudden noise. Yeah, what the hell's going on? The sound was from... Oh, okay, so we have a new smartphone. Gotcha. I'd finally gotten a new one before I went to the hospital today. I'd totally forgotten. I remembered how Ito had gotten a call from my old phone after I'd lost it and hesitated a little. I looked at the screen, trembling. Caller? Onoe Sarika.
なんだ、尾上か。
Yeah, we gotta change this ringtone, though.
もしもし。
ああ、タク？ヤッホ
どうしたんだよ。
ー。もしかしてご機嫌斜め？今日の検査で何かあった？
そういうわけじゃないけど。
ダメだよ、ごまかしても。そういう声の時のタクはだいたい悩んでる時なんだから。
Evidently, it wasn't just Kirisu and Arimura who could tell that I was lying.
で、何を悩んでたの？
I wasn't sure if I should tell her, but it was Sarika I was talking to after all. I told her everything I'd been thinking about.
白い光？
あの時、尾上も僕と一緒にいたよな。何か覚えてないか？
それがね、私倒れて気絶しちゃってたから光とか見てないんだ。ほら、タクが病院まで運んでくれたでしょ？
ああ、そういえばそうだったな。
I could still remember how Sarika felt when I'd carried her on my back. Until then, I hadn't really treated her differently than any other boy, but at some point she'd started to grow into a woman. When I carried her on my back, I was surprised. That was what a girl felt like, excuse me.
あの時はごめんね。ありがとう。
今さらなんだよ。僕とお前の仲だろ。
幼なじみってやっぱりいいね。
Sarika sounded happy, but the tone of her voice quickly dropped.
あ、でも、のんちゃんの幼なじみのあの子は、のんちゃんやタコを悩ませてるんだよね。困ったね。
お前も気をつけろよ。昔地下施設で南沢千里を目撃したのは僕だけじゃないんだからな。
大丈夫だよ。きっとタクが守ってくれるから。
え？
あれ？もしかして守ってくれないの？
いや、そういうわけじゃない。ただ、その。
I fell silent, excuse me, but I could tell that Sarika was nodding to herself on the other side of the phone.
ああ、そっか。それで迷ってるんだね。
And then, even though I hadn't said anything, she seemed to realize my problem. Could I kill someone if it meant having to save someone?
でもね、タク。多分のんちゃんなら相手が幼馴染でも親友でもタクを守るためにためらわないでやっつけると思うんだ。
That's a pretty big statement to make right there.
もちろん私もだよ。タクのためならどんなことでもするし、誰にも負けないと思う。絶対に。
尾上。
タクはどうかな。
Maybe she was right. Kirisu would probably kill her friend if it was the only way to protect us.
でも、そんなことクルスにさせていいわけない。
If that woman really was Minamisawa Senri, it wasn't Kirisu who needed to do it. It was me, right? That's right. That was the way to overcome my past trauma, too.
あ、でも今日は18日だよね。
どうしたいきなり。
Following Serika's conversations was as impossible as ever.
あのね、次の事件はすぐには起きないんじゃないかなって。
すぐに起きない？
I looked at the calendar and then realized,
次は23日か。
if these killings were following the New Generation Madness, the next murder would be on the 23rd. After that would be Yummy Hard on October 28th, and DQ Win Puzzle on the 4th of November. If we can get through the 23rd, we'd be safe for a while.
だからそれまでは安全かも。
とはいえ、23日になったら24時間逃げ回らなきゃいけないんだよな。
だったらその日はみんなで一緒にいようよ。ずっと。いくら恨みを持ってるからってみんなのいる場所に堂々と出てくるなんてできないんじゃないかな。
なるほど。やっぱりそういう作戦しかないか。
If we could avoid the murderer that way, we'd win.
部活のみんなにも協力してもらって深夜までやってるお店に入っちゃうとか、佐久間先生さえ許してくれれば青葉寮で合宿してもいいかも。
尾上、お前意外と考えてるんだな。
なんかすっごく褒められちゃった。
It's also a little bit of an insult when you think about it. No, it's not. It's not a compliment at all. But whenever I was in trouble or worried about something, Serika had always been there to listen. She was one of the few people who really understood me. Of course, I was too embarrassed to tell her that, and I had no plans to ever do so.
それじゃあタク、おやすみ。いい夢見てね。
ああ、おやすみ。
I hung up and then looked at the calendar on the wall again.
10月23日。犯人はどう動き、どんな犯罪を犯すんだろう。それは本当に何らかのメッセージなんだろうか。そして狙われているのはこの僕か、それとも。
Or what? Just like we'd expected, nothing happened over the next few days. Man, time was just flying by. There were no signs of that woman and no new arson cases, which meant no news about the case. For my part, I was trying to figure out how to use my power to protect everyone, instead of just screwing around like I had before. And then the day was upon us. That was quick.
とりあえず今のところは何もなしか。
ああ。
よかったっすね、宮代先輩。これもわざわざひなえちゃんが付き合ってあげてるおかげっすよ。感謝の印として今度専属屋のマンゴーフルーツパフェごちそうしてくださいね。
何言ってんだ。お前だって狙われてるかもしれないだろ。お互い様ってやつだ。
うわー、ドケチ。ちょっとみんな気を抜くのが早すぎるわ。問題はこれからなんだから。
Nothing had happened during school. We'd made sure that nobody was alone during break periods, and it had paid off. I guess we even brought her here too.
なんだ山添。
私も一緒にここにいてよかったんでしょうか。学園の生徒でもないのに。
今日は特別だ。君だって能力者なんだから狙われないとも限らないだろ。
そういうこと。今日が無事に終わるまで絶対に私たちと離れてはダメよ。
There's still something I actually don't understand about her. And hear me out. So apparently her and that older woman that she was pushing around would appear at every case. But were they there at the last one, the one at school? I don't think she was. But why was she at the other three? Why was she somehow there just to be a spectator? Why was she spectating? That's what I want to know.
はい。
And we seem to not be asking her that for some odd reason, and it's bothering me. Uki had seemed uncomfortable in this new environment all day.
で、これからどうすんだ？
そろそろ学校も人が少なくなるし、移動した方がいいわね。
渋谷で遅くまで空いている店へ行こう。悪いけどみんなも付き合ってくれるか？
しょうがないっすね。その代わり宮代先輩のおごりでよろしく。
有村、他のメンバーはともかくお前は割り勘だ。
先輩ひどい。鬼、悪魔。
Call me whatever you want.
それでどこ行くの？
カラオケとか？
できれば懐的に優しいところにしてくれ。
To Lax we go.
だとすると行き先はいつものあそこだね。よう来たの。ゆるりと過ごしてゆくがよい。どうも。お主たちか。好きな席に座ってよいぞ。
I still don't understand her. We chose a seat by the window with a good view. Cafe Lax took over a whole floor of a classy two-story business building near Shibuya's residential district. With a window seat, we could see all around the building, and we'd spot that pyrokinetic Minamisawa Senri, if that's who she was, immediately.
閉店までここにいられるね。そのためにはたくさん注文しなきゃ。すみません。
もう一度確認しとくぞ。有村は自腹だからな。
どれ、注文は決まったのか？忙しいからさっさとオーダーするように。店員さん、忙しいなら私もお店の手伝いをしますので。は？
こらこら山添、客は手伝わなくていいんだからな。ていうか手伝っちゃダメだからな。
そうなんですか？
She's just really wanting to be helpful.
そうなんです。
私はここからここまで全部お願いします。
だから有村、どさくさに紛れてそういう注文するな。お前には絶対におごらないからな。お前、何うなってんだよ。
さっき食べたシュークリームのクリームが髪についちゃって。
How could she pull that off with hair that length? Yeah, wait a minute.
花ってば大きなあくび。
伊藤もだ。いくらなんでも気を抜きすぎだろ。
それにお行儀が悪いわよ。
んなこと言ったってしょうがないだろ。何時間もただだらっとしてるだけなんだから。
We'd been at Cafe Lax for 4 hours already. At first, everyone had been tense and alert, but it seemed we were starting to hit our limits. Arimura and I seemed to be relaxing a little. If we were alone, we would have been afraid, but now we were surrounded by our friends. And if you added in the waitress and the other customers, there were even more people here now. I couldn't imagine someone just barging in and attacking.
おいこら、お主ら。
The waitress had walked over at some point while I was looking out the window and was standing next to me.
一体何時間粘るつもりじゃ。これ以上注文せんのならいい加減。ああ、します。注文。メニューください。
I guess we had to order extra after all. It was only natural, but it was putting a big dent in my budget for the month.
おれ、メニューじゃ。ありがとうございます。タク、何頼む？
Sarika took the menu and handed it to me.
そうだな。なるべく安いもの。安いもの。
As I flipped through the menu, I saw...
Huh?
Oh no, dude. I knew it. It's like, you know, the cutoff. You just had to have guessed. That's a sumo sticker. Oh no. Delusion time. And by force. I felt horribly dizzy and my eyes started to go blurry. I felt bad. It hurt to breathe. The 11th Rorschach, which had tortured Arimura and I on the night we were attacked by the pyrokinetic, was right in front of me. Everything started to go dim. Stay strong, don't lose it. Don't lose it. This breathing is disgusting. We good? Okay, I managed to get a hold of myself. I think. What? Where did everybody go? That made no sense. How?
グルス。お前。糸。
Where?
和樹。有村。山添。
They were gone. Not only my friends, but even the waitress had disappeared. Everybody was gone.
嘘だろ。誰かいないのか?
Could this still be a delusion? I called out to the back of the cafe, but there was no sign that anyone was there. Excuse me.
くそ、なんでだよ。
Aha. This sound.
この音。
Hey, at least it's not knocking. All the sound had disappeared from the world. The music that had been playing in the cafe was gone, and so were the sounds of the cars that sometimes passed by on the road. There was nothing but strange silence and dark gloom. I could only hear one thing. That terrifying sound. I think the knocking is a little more terrifying. She was getting closer. The footsteps were coming up the stairs to the cafe. I'd still like to say that this is a delusion. Shivering with fear, I forced myself to quietly open the door to the cafe and then snuck out onto the landing. Trembling, I looked down the stairs to the first floor. And there I saw... Yep, that's her. That's a scream. Or a yell. Our eyes met. Our eyes met for an instant. I saw those eyes like cold fire looking up at me beneath the hair that covered her whole face. I knew it. That was
れはこの前のパイロキネシスト南沢千里。
As if she could sense my fear. Minamisawa Senri looked at me and smiled. It was the smile of a beast that had found its prey.
見つけた。
Oh, betrayal. I knew somewhere along the line we were gonna have a good old Senta betrayal. That's always good, you know? Alright, let's see how this ends. Because I feel like this is still a delusion. I gritted my teeth to keep from screaming and ran back into the cafe. I closed the door as quietly as I could. Why? What are we gonna do? Hide under the table? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm so scared. She's going to kill me. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. Minamisawa Senri is gonna kill me. I tried to scream for help, but my voice got caught in my throat and I coughed. No, even if I'd been able to yell, no one was there to help me. Kirisu was gone, Sarika was gone. So were Ito, Arimura, Kazuki, and Uki. Even the waitress had disappeared. And the lighting seemed to have turned a faded yellow too. The cafe was much darker than usual. I was too scared to speak or do anything except slowly move backward from the door. Finally, I hit the wall and found myself with nowhere to run. I could knock her flames away again. I tried desperately to psych myself up for the fight. But I couldn't see it. The D-sword. The D-sword wouldn't appear. It's because no one else is around. No matter how much I tried to concentrate, the terror won out, and the D-sword refused to appear. Oh wait, no, we can make the D-sword appear, it's just we can't do any, like, wacky delusions. Past the entrance to the cafe, I could hear the loud clicking of a heel against the floor, and the sound of a leg sliding along the ground. She was bringing me a merciless death. I looked around and saw a door on the other side of the kitchen. It was the employee bathroom. So what's the plan here? I flung myself away from the wall, ripped open the door, and went inside. Aren't we just... We're imprisoning ourselves here. Then I locked the door with trembling hands. I don't know if this is a good idea here. Delusion or not. There were no windows in the bathroom. I'd run inside without even bothering to turn on the lights, so it was pitch black. In that cramped and closed space, my heart started to pound fast, and my breathing became heavy. She was gonna hear me. I needed to be quiet. I put my hand over my mouth to stifle the sound. It hurt to breathe. But if I couldn't be quiet, she'd find me and kill me. Minamisawa Senri's footsteps finally reached this floor. And then she stopped, suddenly, and there was an eerie silence. I could almost sense, somehow, that she was looking for me. Just go away. Leave me alone. Uh-oh. I prayed, but it was a waste of time. She came inside the cafe. The footsteps started again. Slowly, slowly. The woman slowly moved around the cafe. Uh-oh. I could hear her dragging her leg from one side of the cafe to the other. Wait, one side of the cafe... Yeah, one side of the cafe to the other, excuse me. I'm getting lost. As if she was toying with me. Each time she moved, she knocked glasses and cups to the floor where they shattered. All I could do was try not to scream. I remembered all the horrible ways the other psychics had died. Don't look at me. Leaky noise. Revolving dead. Gatsu on death. Was that going to happen to me too? No, I don't want to die like that. How much time passed after that? Suddenly, Minamisawa Senri's footsteps started to get farther and farther away. Nah, that's the bait. I couldn't tell from here, but it felt like she might be about to leave. I concentrated as hard as I could on listening to those eerie footsteps. No, it's a bait. It's a bait, bro. It has to be. It has to be. I could hear a door open and close, and then that awful dragging sound again. This time going down the stairs. And soon, there was no sound at all. Yeah. I panted in relief. I think it's too early to celebrate. Now I wouldn't die in the new generation. Oh, yep. How it's cutting off there. Well, I just wanted to let you guys know that it's been a fun ride, and, well, Takuru's gonna die. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, no, this is it, bro. I guess it has been a fun ride, boys. It's been a fun fucking ride. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. It was so utterly unexpected that I couldn't stop myself from screaming. The knocking stopped for an instant. I could sense that someone was looking at me from the other side of the flimsy door. The knocking started again. And slowly but steadily it continued. The interval between each knock was identical and mechanical. Knock, 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 knock. I tried to get as far away from the door as I could. I mean, as long as we don't open it, I think we'll be okay, but... Are we in a delusion? Like, what's going on? Like, where are we and what happened? But the bathroom was tiny and there was nowhere to run. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I won't let her just kill me. I'll catch her my damn self. Could I beat a pyrokinetic with my bare hands? The thought flashed through my mind for an instant. But I didn't think I could take the terror anymore. I was at my limit. I screamed, unlocked the door, and slammed into it as hard as I could. I have a very bad feeling. The bathroom door opened with a bang. Like, I have a super bad feeling here. Oh. Overcome with terror, I screamed and slammed the person in front of me to the floor. But... At the last minute, someone grabbed my head from the side. I smelled a pleasant scent that I knew well. Huh? Kirisu was beside me, holding me. And... The person I had knocked to the floor was Serika. Any more and I would have heard her.
宮代先輩、すっげえ大胆。こんな場所でセリの初めてを奪おうとするなんて。
違う、そんなことより。
I shook off Kirisu's arm and stood up.
あの女。
あの女？
Everyone looked confused. Serika stood up, rubbed her butt, and started to look around the room.
あの女って誰？
だから今ここにいたろ。僕を殺そうとして。っていうか、お前らこそ今までどこにいたんだよ。
あ？どこって、ずっとここにいたぞ。
Ito stood up from the sofa on the window. Yamazoe and Kazuki were sitting next to him, with surprised looks on their faces.
なあ、お主ら、少しばかり騒がしいの。これ以上迷惑になるようなら、即刻出て行ってもらうが。
Even the waitress was here too.
そんな。確かに僕は襲われたんだ。しかも店には誰もいなくて。
Was that just a dream?
いや、違う。夢なんかじゃない。何もかもリアルだった。
I could still remember the sound of her leg dragging and the sound of the knocking at the door. Just thinking of them made me shiver.
ってことは、これもあの女の南沢千里の能力なのか。偽のカフェラックスを作り出し、僕だけを閉じ込めて。
I thought she was just a pyrokinetic. Could she do that as well?
いや、それとも彼女の手助けをしている能力者がいるのか。
Either way, the possibility we discussed at the newspaper club meeting was right, and in a bad way.
ちょっと大丈夫タクル。ひどい汗よ。
No, we're not okay. Kirisu took out a handkerchief, from her pocket and started to gently wipe the sweat off my forehead. But suddenly her hand stopped. She looked at me, her face pale.
タクル、あなた、目から血が。
Oh my god. I put my hands up to my eyes, surprised. When I tried to rub them, I felt something slick, and when I looked at my hands, they were bright red. I could see my blood on her handkerchief, too. Had I been so scared and tense that the blood vessels around my eyes had burst?
どうしたのそれ。
大丈夫か、宮代。
父さんに見てもらわなきゃ。
行こう、タク。
Kirisu and Serika tried to drag me out of the cafe. I could see Ito, Arimura, Kazuki, and Uki in the corner of my eye trying to figure out what to do. I turned to them and said, "Ooh."
伊藤、有村、和樹、山添、お前たちも一緒に。
はい。私もいいんですか？こんな時間に？
遠慮なんかしてる場合じゃない。能力者がターゲットにされてるのは間違いないんだ。今日が終わるまでとにかく離れちゃダメだ。
Damn. We left Cafe Lax and headed for the Alba Clinic. Sweet Jesus, what the yuck is happening?
はあ、特に目に異常はねえな。角膜も綺麗なもんだし、血圧もほぼ正常と。
Well, that's always good, but that leaves some unanswered questions, I guess you could say. Questions that we'll have to hopefully get answered next time. We are out of time. Somebody was calling my phone. It said spam risk, so I was just like, all right, fuck that. So, with the chapter being named Betrayal, it is making me think that there is somebody that is working for the enemy who's been hanging around us. And I hate to say it, but I feel like if I had to suspect anybody, it'd probably be Sarika. And I like Sarika, I really do. The reason why I'm suspecting her is still that statement that she made, a couple of chapters ago. She stated, before we knew as much as we now know about psychics, she stated that if we weren't a psychic, we wouldn't be in danger. Why the fuck would she say it in the calm, nonchalant way that she did? That still bothers me, and I feel like that's just a big-ass hint. I don't know, I could be wrong. Kirisu maybe could be, maybe not. And then there is Kazuki, but not really sure there either. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to see what happens, I suppose, as we continue on. There just is too much that we don't know. Like, what the fuck just happened there? What the hell is going on in the first place? Who is going to die, because it is a New Generation Madness day. I can't believe we skipped to the next day. I mean, I'm okay with that. It's just we're really picking up the pace, which is pretty crazy. But I guess we'll leave it at that. That was very suspenseful, and I can't wait until the next one. I really can't. If you enjoyed this one, guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.